Yeah, but now she's flying home, but they don't have a direct, so she has to fly to Miami, then to Newark, then to Dulles. I think I'm supposed to get her up at 11:30 p.m. tonight from Dulles, and her mother. She went.
That's dumb.
No,
It's like the scenic route.
right.
Is her mother coming to do it, or is she?
No, I guess I'll drop her. I mean, it's 11:30 at that point. I'll drop her off. It's me.
Thanks for reminding me. Tony Page first, and then Yogi at
Yep, they're right next door.
Hey, so, you good? Yeah, good. How are you? I know, like, totally different. Totally different.
And we found like that very thing.
Legitimate.
Make sure.
Can deliver it.
What's the difference between totally different?
Well, they have three tiers of teams, basically, A, B, and C teams. Be a normal player on the team, who's credentials going down, and they relegate them.
Is that your office? Is that your office? And you got trouble with it? How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. So much opportunity to be a leader on. How you doing?
Good morning, how are you? Good to see you. I'm in very good.
Video or photo?
Photos.
You gotta get on that side if you want to do the.
No, we'll get
You sure? All right. Just the best viewpoint. Trust me.
Listen to the man. He's done this before.
I'll take my direction.
The best viewpoint. Y'all ready? Thank you, and good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today we are here to celebrate the commitment and dedication of Mr. Davis, who has made the noble decision to serve as a member of the Baltimore City Fire and Police Employees Retirement System, aka the FMP Board of Trustees. The FMP Board plays a pivotal role in safeguarding the financial security of our brave first responders by prudently managing the assets. They ensure a stable and fully funded retirement system for those who selflessly serve in our police and fire departments. His dedication to excellence and his willingness to serve on the Board of Trustees for the salary of $0.00 is something that exemplifies the true spirit of the service of Baltimoreans. His insight and expertise will undoubtedly contribute to the continued success of the FMP Fund and fulfilling its vital mission. Mr. Davis joins a team of dedicated public servants on the Board of Trustees, and together they will work tirelessly to uphold the integrity of the retirement system and honor the sacrifices of our first responders. On behalf of the City of Baltimore, I extend my heartfelt thanks, gratitude, and congratulations to you, sir. Your service is invaluable, and your contributions will have a lasting impact on the lives of those who serve and protect our community. And as mayor, I stand alongside you and express my unwavering commitment to ensuring that those who serve us are rewarded for their time and dedication to our city. And with that, Mr. Davis, I will ask you if you're ready to take the oath of office.
I am.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Every time I'm swearing someone into a board, I say, this is your last chance. Once you raise your hand and say, I solemnly swear and do all of those things,
That's it.
Your life has changed forever. So, all right, raise your right hand, and we'll say I, and then we'll repeat after me. After that, you'll state your name after I, and then we'll go from there. I
Paige Davis,
do swear
do swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will
and that I will
be faithful and bear true allegiance
be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland,
to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
member of the FMP Board of Trustees,
member of the FMP Board of Trustees,
according to the Constitution of Maryland
according to the Constitution of Maryland
and the laws of Baltimore City.
and the laws of Baltimore City.
Congratulations, sir. All right. FMP, go right there, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor.
There you go. Look at that little stylus makes everyone want to push on it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can put it down there good, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Now it's official. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much. Come on, both. You two should know the drill. I'm checking my notes to see if I have any complaints for your agencies before I start today. I don't. You're both okay today. All right, well, good morning again, everyone. Today we're also here to honor the commitment of two dedicated public servants already, Ms. Viobia Aquilo and Dr. Reverend Director Mr. Quentin Herbert, who have made the honorable decision to extend their service to our city by joining the esteemed Baltimore City Employees Retirement System Board of Trustees. Director Herbert, known for his exceptional leadership as the director of the Department of Human Resources for us, brings a wealth of experience and insight to this vital role. His tireless efforts in enhancing the welfare of our city's workforce has been commendable, and I am confident that his guidance will greatly benefit the Retirement System Board. And we're going to try to get him out here quick because I know he has a big job fair that he has to be ready for tomorrow. Chief Aquilo, known for her remarkable contributions as the Chief of Staff to the Baltimore City Department of Transportation, embodies the essence of dedication and commitment to service. Her strategic vision and dedication to serving the residents of Baltimore and the staff of DOT make her an invaluable addition to the Board of Trustees. The employees and elected officials retirement system, please make sure that my money is there, thank you very much, operates under a comprehensive 4-part umbrella encompassing the employees retirement system, the elected officials retirement system, the retirement savings plan, and the deferred compensation plan, which we know is very valuable to our workers. This multifaceted structure ensures that both our valued employees and elected officials have access to a range of retirement benefits and savings options tailored to their unique needs and circumstances. And this is where I hope that any of our employees or elected officials or anyone that works for the city hears this and say, if you are not enrolling deferred comp, enroll in it today. You will benefit from it on the back end. One of the best decisions I've ever made with my financial future. Director Herbert and the Chief will be joining a team of folks who are already dedicated to making sure that these funds are there for our employees, our civil servants, our elected officials after they have done the duty of serving those citizens of Baltimore diligently each and every day. And I thank you for your commitment to the city. You guys are already signed up, so you can't go anywhere anyway, so we don't have to do that whole spiel. But together, you epitomize the spirit of public service in Baltimore. to the point where you're signing up for more work to show how much you value those that you work alongside each and every day. So thank you very much, both of you, for your commitment. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Madam Chief, you ready? You good? All right. Both of you raise your right hand. We're going to try it now. I'm expecting greatness out of you two. We're going to try to do this in sync. So we don't, I'll say I and state your names and we'll go from there. I
Quentin Herbert,
do swear
do swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will
and that I will
be faithful and bear true allegiance
be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland
and support the laws and Constitution thereof,
and support the laws and the Constitution thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
member of the EOS Board of Trustees,
member of the EOS Board of Trustees,
according to the Constitution of Maryland
according to the Constitution of Maryland
and the laws of Baltimore City.
and the laws of Baltimore City.
Congratulations to you both. Madam Chief, you'll go first. Right there. And some people told me that an alpha man was going to struggle with that. Congratulations. Welcome. Congratulations, sir. Did y'all just take these off and put them on there?
I'm out of my pocket.
Congratulations again, man.
See, I gotta take all this stuff out of my pocket.
Tell the pastor, man. Outcome based voting. There we go. All right, there we go. You've been on the board 2 seconds. You're trying to collect all of them. Oh. So now we can do pictures now.
Yes, sir.
So.
And then for the cameras in the room, we're actually going to do the bill signing downstairs in the rotunda. So whenever you guys are ready, you can relocate down there.
We'll do everybody first and we'll come back. Madam Chief, we can put you in the middle. Put your foot right on the set. There you go.
All right, we start with TV, we go down the line, left to right. All right, here we go. Josh, take a step back here.
Oh, she can come closer.
You got cell phone, y'all come up.
Mic check 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Take your time. I don't have a white balance. You got a pen down here? Oh, yeah, you want my phone, right? Mic check 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic check, mic check. Perfect.
All right. Good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here with our City Council President, Council President Mosby, not Council President, sorry, James, Councilman Torrance, my favorite Carver Bear, Councilman Carl Stokes, Councilman, I heard that. I'm listening to him and not you. Yeah, that too. Councilman Conway, Councilman Z. Cohen, and Councilwoman Odette Ramos, our City Solicitor Ebony Thompson, Muncie Director Mavronis as well, and last and certainly not least, the members of our Reentry Action Council who are here with us today. I am proud to stand before you today as we get prepared to sign City Council Bill 23-0416 into law, which will establish the Baltimore City Office of Returning Citizens, responsible for overseeing Baltimore's first ever Reentry Action Council and institutionalizing Muncie's current reentry work to improve the city's capacity to serve individuals returning home from incarceration. Establishing a dedicated office to returning citizens in Baltimore is absolutely necessary. While incarceration affects every part of the state, it tends to be concentrated in a relatively small number of geographic areas. Can you all guess what that geographic area is? It's Baltimore City. According to a report released by the Justice Policy Institute, while 9% of Maryland residents call Baltimore home, 40% of Maryland residents in state prison are from Baltimore. And if you drill incarceration down to the neighborhood level, what you'll find will literally break your heart. Every year, thousands of Baltimoreans return home from prison. Over 1/3 of the people in state prison from Baltimore hail from just 10 of our city's neighborhood: Greater Rosemont, Southwest Baltimore, Sandtown, Sedonia, Bella Edison, Allendale, Midway, Park Heights, Uptown, Old Town, and Brooklyn. The fact is, those of us who were born and raised here, we didn't need a report to tell us that because we all lived it. And we know that Baltimore City has this history of disproportionately being impacted by incarceration. Many of us have family and friends that have been incarcerated and struggled when they return home. In fact, the council president and I were held up at a press conference in Park Heights yesterday by one of my cousins who was incarcerated in the past. Maybe they faced challenges in securing employment, didn't have stable housing, encountered barriers to transportation, grappled with mental health issues, and for some, the lack of adequate preparation for their return while incarcerated, coupled with the insufficient support upon reentry, contributed to their return back to being incarcerated. So we're here today as we begin to break that vicious cycle of poverty, crime, and mass incarceration by ensuring that our incarcerated residents have the services and support they need to successfully re-enter society. But we aren't just starting from scratch. Through Muncie, we begin laying the foundation for this work by standing up the Reentry Action Council earlier this year and implementing programs like Returning Citizens Behind the Wall, designed to reduce recidivism and improve public safety. This legislation will help enhance and codify these efforts into a dedicated office within Muncie to build on the progress we've made and reaffirm Baltimore's commitment to supporting our returning citizens. Today's bill signing reaffirms that our comprehensive violence prevention plan and commitment to the residents of Baltimore to ensure that we are doing the work to intentionally support our residents returning home from incarceration in order to reduce our recidivism rates and fully support the entirety of our communities. And with that, I will turn it over first to Council President Mosby and then the lead councilperson on this bill, Councilman Torrance, before we sign the bill. Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Please give it up for the mayor. We can do a little better than that. Please give it up for the mayor, for his leadership on this issue. Well, it was the mayor a little over 10 years ago who I went to say that I wanted to pass a bill at the time called Ban the Box. And it was It was one of the most progressive bills for fair hiring policy for returning citizens back to our city. And at the time, we had every publication take out editorials to say how the sky was going to fall. We had the business communities running in and out of City Hall, not really understanding and knowing what it would mean to their practices of hiring and their business line. And then we had folks that just simply said that, you know, Baltimore would be a dumping ground for folks that were from, had criminal backgrounds. Well, we know that not to be the case more than 10 years later. What we knew then was empirical data. And where the data led us to believe and understand and know, not just from our own personal experiences of folks in our communities or folks in our family, but from real hard data that's from Baltimore City, that's from Maryland, from all across the country, is that when you invest in people and provide them real opportunities, no matter if they have past criminal transgressions, we understand and know that those individuals, one, became the best employees for those employers, two, the likelihood of them recidivate significantly decreased, and three, the residual impact not only to their families, to their communities, but to the city coffers just made sense. And we passed that bill. So to stand here more than a little over 10 years later, with Brandon no longer as the councilman from the 2nd District, but as the mayor of Baltimore, and with someone with the leadership like James Torrance as the councilman of the 7th District, the district that I came from, I am truly, truly thankful. Because this is about getting it right. It's not only getting it right for the folks who are the quote-unquote returning citizens, but again, it's getting it right for their children. It's getting it right for their families. It's getting it right for the citizens of Baltimore. We can be a city that will grow, but to do it in a responsible way. And that's ensuring that we're providing everyone with the best opportunities available to them. The reality is our lives change every couple years. Month plus so ago, we had a catastrophe that happened to our region that none of us could have imagined. Those things happen on a regular basis. Well, imagine being away for 5 years or 10 years or 25 years and not being able to come home with real centralized support. Advocacy to ensure that your need and your want and your desire of doing right and putting your X's and O's in the right position for yourself, for your family, for your community is not housed in one shop. Well, that's exactly what this bill's sponsor is. That's exactly what the motivation of the bill, and that's exactly why we have so many council members as well as the administration standing behind and supporting our mayor as he signs this bill today. So again, thank you to the leadership, to Mayor Scott. Thank you to the sponsor of this bill and your leadership in Councilman Torrance. And thank you to all the council members that work to support this bill. Thank you so much. And with that, I turn it over to 7th District Councilman James Torrance.
My heart is full today because I think about my mother. At age 5, we were displaced because my mother made a decision that became a collateral bar on her life. My mother died of cancer because she had a felony. She had a cap on her because the insurance company didn't believe that someone who was convicted of a crime deserved cancer treatments beyond $1 million. Her death led to my grandmother at age 50 retiring and taking care of me and my sister. This bill is personal because I serve people every day who have criminal records, who don't have a second chance, or truly, as we know as Christians, redemption. Last week I sat with men behind the walls, some who were lifers, one person who's been there for 37 years. He only knows what the world looked like at age 25. The conversation about what does it look like outside? What would I do when I get outside? And discussing as he thinks about his 18-month plan as he will be released next year. How we're getting him 3 months rent, a security deposit, how he's making $15 behind the walls now that he'll be able to use upon release. The opportunity to have a license, an ID, a birth certificate, a home to go to, and discuss with your family that you can see them again. This bill is personal because I represent Santel Winchester, where the largest portion of the persons return back there. Opportunities don't just open up for people who have made mistakes. We have to create them, and this is what this bill is about. My mother didn't have that chance, but it's an opportunity to provide that chance to every person who comes out of incarceration, whether you're a man or a woman. And there's more work we need to do, especially for women. We need a pre-release. There are women who come back home who become mothers right away. We need to figure out how we support them not only emotionally, socially, but also esteem them as mothers as they have to feed into children every day. I thank my colleagues for their support on this bill. It was intentional because we wanted to make sure this works lived in City of Baltimore beyond whether I'm in this office, the mayor's in this office, the council president's in this office. There's always a home for redemption in Baltimore, and that's what this bill was about. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Councilman, for your leadership and your leadership in vulnerability. It's not oftentimes people don't know that their elected officials live the same lives and have the same shared experiences. So thank you for allowing all of Baltimore to see that. So before we sign the bill, we'll ask our friends in the media if there are any questions. Oh, yes, sir.
Off topic, they wanted me to ask if there's any update on the 7-year-old from Zelma.
No update that we can share publicly. We know the detectives are working and tracking down leads, and as I said that day, we will find the person who shot her and bring them to justice. Thank you very much. All right, now we'll get to the signing.